Hi, do you remember me?
Oh yes, I remember you. You work in the mail room.
Great company party, right? I just wish they had some good beer.
What are you talking about? There's plenty of good beer here.
Sure, if you like drinking piss. I only drink beer made at nano breweries.
Nano Brewery? What is that?
You don't know what a nano brewery is? Are you drunk? Ha ha ha. A nano brewery is the coolest thing out there right now. The breweries are so small and the beer is so hard to get that only the insiders like me can drink them. If you read my beer blog, you find out all about it. Have you been to my beer blog? Well, let me tell you something. I am what you call a beer expert and I know a lot of brewers. You can read about them on my blog.
Slow down a minute. I can assure you, I am not drunk, and no, I haven't read your beer blog. But I must ask, what is so great about nano brewing?
It's just cool, 'cause I know the brewer at this great nano brewery in Portland, and he let me taste some of his octuple IPA and it was amazing. He only made one keg of it. It was probably the best beer I ever had. It had 15% alcohol and 700 IBU. I think he's going to make a stronger version of it for a strong beer week next year. As long as it's not craft beer. I can't stand that stuff anymore. Man, San Diego used to have a great beer scene, but now it's just boring IPA, double IPA and triple IPA. That stuff is for pussies. That's why I only drink nano beers.
So, you're saying nano breweries make nano beer? And that nano beer is better because it's very high in alcohol and extremely bitter.
Yeah, on my blog, I posted info about all the tastings I did at all the nano breweries I visited last year. I did an interview with Tommy, an interview with Vinny, an interview with Greg, an interview with Lars, an interview with Fritz. Well, they aren't nano brewers, but they are all great friends of mine. You can read all about them on my blog. You should really check it out. Oh, and guess what? I got my picture in the Celebrator Beer magazine. You can see that on my blog too.
But you didn't answer my question.
One time, I was with my friend at the OBF.
Oh, okay, what is the OBF?
It's not as big as the GABF, it's just us locals. I told some of the brewers that they shouldn't bring the good stuff. We should save it. The normal beer drinker wouldn't appreciate it. You know. It's a Pacific Northwest thing.
I'm sorry, but I am confused. You don't seem to be listening. What exactly is a nano brewery?
Well, as a lover of super hoppy beer, I shouldn't be surprised to find out that you don't know what a nano brewery is. You probably don't even like hops. You probably wouldn't be able to handle it. Well, let me tell you, one time I had the pleasure of drinking Pliny the Younger, right in the cellar with Vinny at Russian River. He's not really a nano brewer, but that's okay, he's my hero just the same. He doesn't make that crappy craft beer. He's experimental. He's innovative. Most people wait in line for hours to get a glass of his beer, but I don't have to. I know him and write about him often in my blog. When he served me my beer, I think we were drinking from the bottom of the barrel. Did you know that the beer at the bottom of the barrel is much tastier than the stuff at the top? I really could tell the difference. Most people don't know that.
Listen, you seem like a nice enough guy, but I can't figure out why you can't tell me what makes a nano brewery. Oh, geez, never mind. I think I hear my friends calling me.
Have you ever had black bitter buckle double crumple baby bitter? It's not a craft beer. I hate that crap. This one is made in the basement of the best nano brewer in Portland. The last time I was there, we all ate from taco trucks and sipped nano beers from nano breweries. By the way, do you have any tattoos?
No.
Do you have any piercings? I got a piercing when we were in San Francisco. I really like that place. They have some nano breweries there too. My buddy there made a quintuple double trouble beefcake motherfucker lickin' clucker cha-cha boochie bingo bongo mambo ricky ricardo viardo petite brand holy freaking potato juice single lane butt plug Belgian sour with a triple axle and a splash of lime. It was the best beer I've ever had. You probably never tried it because it was so hard to get.
What? A butt plug Belgian sour with a splash of lime? That sounds pretty rude.
They also have really cool dive bars in San Francisco. Have you ever been to a dive bar? I saw this one that serves nano beers to regular customers only, and everybody hangs their bike up in the bar, instead of outside on the bike rack. I saw a girl there with a piercing in her neck. It was pretty dope. Aren't you going to ask where I got my piercing?
You don't seem to hear a word I say, do you? My girlfriends and I are going back to my place to get naked and jump in the pool. Do you want to come along?
Nano beer, hoppy nano beer.
Drunk, naked women all night long, at your disposal.
Craft beer sucks. Nano breweries rule.
What, dick. I'm outta here,